Yo, let's talk about fashion, specifically fast fashion. It's trendy, it's cheap, and it's destroying the planet. We're talking mountains of discarded clothes, toxic chemicals, polluting waterways, and sweatshop labor.
But lately there's a new twist sustainable fashion. Brands slapping on eco-friendly labels like they're going out of style. But hold up, are these claims legit or just greenwashing? Here's the deal. Greenwashing is when companies exaggerate or straight up lie about their environmental practices to boost their image and sales. They want you to think you're saving the planet one recycled tote bag at a time. But in reality, they're often cutting corners and putting profits before people and the planet.
This isn't just about fashion, it's about accountability. We need to call out companies that are greenwashing and demand transparency. We deserve to know what we're really buying and what impact our choices have.
Enter Pandanami, a new brand that's stepping up to meet the challenges of sustainable fashion. Pandanami listens to the public's views and aims to revolutionize the industry, offering truly eco-friendly products that align with consumer expectations and environmental needs.
Greenwashing is the ultimate con. Companies use misleading language and imagery to make themselves look eco-conscious. They'll throw around buzzwords like eco-friendly, sustainable, and conscious without any real substance behind them. Think of it like this, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. You can dress it up, but it's still a pig.
Just because a company slaps an organic cotton label on a t-shirt doesn't mean the entire supply chain is ethical or sustainable. They might source one material sustainably, but then exploit workers in their factories or use harmful dyes in the production process. It's a classic bait and switch, and we're falling for it hook, line, and sinker.
Let's take Blanc t-shirts as an example. They've been getting a lot of buzz for their sustainable basics at unbelievably low prices. But here's the thing. How can a company sell a t-shirt for $10 and claim it's ethically and sustainably made? The math just doesn't add up.
Sustainable materials, fair wages, and ethical production practices cost money. When a price seems too good to be true, it probably is. This isn't about shaming anyone for loving a good deal. It's about understanding the true cost of fast fashion. Someone, somewhere down the line, is paying the price for those cheap clothes, whether it's garment workers in developing countries or the environment.
So why do we fall for greenwashing? Well, for starters, we want to do the right thing. We care about the planet, and we want to support companies that align with our values. But it's not always easy to separate fact from fiction, especially when companies are deliberately misleading us. Plus, let's be real, we're bombarded with marketing messages every day. It's hard to know who to trust. And when we see a sustainable option that's also affordable, it's tempting to believe the hype. We need to be more discerning consumers and demand transparency from brands. We need to ask the tough questions and hold companies accountable for their claims.
Now you might be thinking, don't we have laws against this kind of stuff? And you'd be right. The EU has introduced legislation to tackle greenwashing and promote transparency in supply chains. But here's the catch. These laws often lack teeth. They might require companies to disclose more information, but they don't always prevent them from making misleading claims in the first place. It's like giving a speeding ticket to a bank robber. It's a start, but it doesn't address the root of the problem. We need stronger regulations and stricter enforcement to ensure companies are held accountable for their actions. So, what can we do? We can start by supporting brands that are truly transparent and ethical, brands like Pandanami. They're not perfect, but they're actively working to minimize their impact and create a more sustainable fashion industry. Pandanami uses organic materials, pays fair wages, and is committed to transparency throughout their supply chain. They're not afraid to share their challenges and are constantly striving to improve. We need to move away from the fast fashion model and embrace a more conscious approach to consumption. We need to buy less, buy better, and support brands that are making a real difference. The future of fashion depends on it.